You open your fridge every day, but what if I told you it might be making you sick? Most people over 60 think cold storage keeps everything safe. But here's the problem nobody talks about. 3 foods sitting in your fridge right now are slowly hurting your health. And 3 foods you keep outside could send you to the hospital. Every year, 48 million Americans get sick from wrong food storage. Thousands do not make it. Your grandmother never had these issues. Why? She knew which foods should never go in the fridge and which ones needed to stay cold to keep you safe. Here is what happened. When refrigerators became common, we started putting everything inside. We thought colder meant safer. This became one of the biggest food storage mistakes that hurt seniors today. Your doctor talks about pills and treatments, but rarely mentions food safety. This leaves millions at risk for illness they could easily stop. Today I am showing you 6 foods that could change your health forever. First, 3 foods you need to take out of your fridge right now. These lose their good stuff and can hurt you when cold. Then, 3 foods that turn dangerous if not kept cold. Leave these out and deadly germs start growing fast. Finally, simple storage tricks that take 30 seconds but could add years to your life. This is not just advice for seniors. This could help millions, but gets ignored during doctor visits. Good food storage stops food poisoning that hits older adults hard. If you are over 60, this is not just helpful, it is something you need to know. Stay until the end because food number 6 is the most dangerous. These secrets will change how you think about your kitchen. Let me start with the first food that is hurting your health every time you store it wrong. Food number 1, bananas. Cold bananas steal your health with every chilled bite. Ever wonder why bananas taste awful after the fridge? The cold destroys everything good about this fruit. When bananas hit fridge temperatures, they break down and lose the nutrients your aging body needs most. Cold shock kills the enzymes that turn starch into easy-to-use sugars. This matters after 60 because your stomach already works harder to break down food. When you chill bananas, your body has to work overtime processing starches that should have been simple sugars. These enzymes need warmth to work, and cold storage shuts them down in hours. The fridge turns healthy starches into useless mush with almost no nutrition value. This is one of the worst food mistakes seniors make because bananas should help your health, not make digestion harder. The cold makes bananas look ready to eat when they are actually nutritionally damaged. Potassium drops fast in cold bananas, and this hurts your heart. Your heart needs good potassium levels to keep proper rhythm and blood pressure. Cold storage removes this important mineral. One cold banana can lose 30% of its potassium in just 2 days. The mushy texture of cold bananas makes you want to eat them less. This creates a bad cycle where wrong storage makes you avoid healthy foods. Your body stops wanting the nutrition it needs because the fruit tastes terrible. The gross, flavorless result makes you skip bananas as snacks, cutting out easy fiber and natural energy. Keep bananas on your counter to save their enzymes and keep potassium levels your aging body needs. Store at room temperature where they can ripen naturally without cold damage. Check daily for yellow color without brown spots. When bananas get too ripe, freeze them right away for smoothies instead of putting them in the fridge first. Food number 2, onions. Cold onions become germ hotels that threaten your health in ways you never think about. Did you know storing whole onions in the fridge actually makes them more dangerous? The wet air inside your fridge creates perfect conditions for harmful germs that can mess up food safety in your whole kitchen. Moisture creates mold between the onion layers. When whole onions meet fridge humidity, their natural paper skin stops protecting them. Water gets in and lets mold spores grow between layers, making hidden contamination that spreads beyond just the onion. This happens faster than you think, often in just a few days of cold storage. Nutrition breaks down fast in cold onions, especially the quercetin levels. Quercetin fights inflammation and supports your immune system by reducing joint pain and protecting heart function. Cold storage destroys these helpful compounds, getting rid of the health benefits that make onions good for seniors. Contamination spreads to other foods through tiny spores in the air and direct contact. Moldy onions release particles that land on nearby vegetables, fruits, and prepared foods. Your fridge air system moves these germs throughout all storage areas, making contamination spread across your entire kitchen. Breathing mold spores is seriously risky for aging lungs. Taking in these particles while cooking can cause coughing, wheezing, and breathing trouble that is extra dangerous for seniors with lung problems. The bad air affects your whole kitchen, not just around spoiled onions. Store whole onions in mesh bags or open baskets in cool, dry pantry areas with good airflow. Check often for soft spots, sprouting, or weird smells that show spoilage. Keep onions away from potatoes and other vegetables to stop faster spoiling through chemical reactions. Food number 3. Peanut butter. Cold peanut butter punishes aging joints and makes daily tasks unnecessarily hard. Have you ever fought to spread peanut butter from the fridge and felt pain in your wrists? One of the most overlooked storage mistakes is putting this protein-rich spread in the fridge, where it turns from smooth, easy-to-use food into concrete that needs too much force to spread. Oil separation becomes permanent when peanut butter goes between cold storage and room temperature over and over. Natural peanut butters have healthy oils that separate in cold, making layers that cannot be mixed back once damaged. This separation destroys the smooth texture that makes peanut butter appealing and easy to eat, especially important for seniors who might have trouble chewing or swallowing textured foods. Spreading cold peanut butter needs dangerous force that stresses wrist, finger, and shoulder joints already hurt by arthritis or age-related mobility issues. The hard texture demands aggressive motions that can trigger joint pain, muscle strain, or make you lose your grip on utensils. This turns simple meal prep into a potentially dangerous activity that raises injury risk during routine kitchen work. Healthy fats become unstable through cold storage cycles, leading to damage that reduces nutrition value. Vitamin E breaks down fast when peanut butter moves between cold and warm environments, getting rid of antioxidant properties essential for brain health and cell protection. This nutrition loss is a big concern because seniors rely on concentrated nutrition sources like peanut butter to meet daily dietary needs easily. Store peanut butter in cool, dry cabinet spaces away from direct heat or sunlight. Choose wide-mouthed jars that fit larger utensils for easier access. This keeps this convenient protein source accessible and helpful, instead of becoming a source of frustration or physical strain in your daily nutrition routine. While those 3 foods lose their power and safety when chilled, the next 3 foods become deadly weapons against your health if they are not kept properly cold. Food number 1. Leafy greens. Room temperature greens become poison gardens that grow deadly germs within hours of leaving cold storage. Why do salads sometimes make people sicker than junk food? Safe food storage means knowing that leafy vegetables like spinach, lettuce, and kale are among the most fragile items in your kitchen. These delicate plants lose their protection fast when exposed to warm temperatures, making ideal environments for harmful germs to grow that can cause serious illness. Fast germ multiplication happens exponentially in warm, wet leaf surfaces. E. coli and listeria thrive in the natural moisture found between leaf layers, doubling their numbers every 20 minutes at room temperature. Dis germs stay invisible, giving no warning signs until contamination reaches dangerous levels. Food poisoning becomes critical to stop because seniors face higher risks of severe complications from germ infections that younger adults might recover from easily. Vitamin breakdown happens within hours when leafy greens lose cold protection. Brain-protecting folate starts breaking down immediately when temperature goes up, getting rid of cognitive benefits that support memory function and mental clarity. Eye health lutein deteriorates at the same time, reducing protection against age-related vision problems. These nutrition facts show that nutrient timing matters just as much as nutrient content. Food illness hits seniors harder due to weakened immune systems and slower recovery rates. Contaminated greens can trigger severe dehydration, confusion, and body-wide inflammation that overwhelms aging bodies. Hospital visits from leafy green contamination have increased significantly among older adults, making proper storage a life-or-death issue rather than just a freshness concern. Proper washing and drying removes surface germs before storage starts. Use cold running water to rinse leaves thoroughly. Then pat dry with clean paper towels to get rid of excess moisture that encourages germ growth. Store in containers that breathe within crisper drawers set to optimal humidity levels. This follows current health trends that focus on stopping illness before it starts, making sure your nutrition choices support health rather than hurt it. Food number 2. Dairy products. Warm dairy products are silent killers that destroy your health from the inside out without any visible warning signs. Ever notice how spoiled milk does not always smell bad right away? Healthy eating for seniors means understanding that milk, yogurt, and cheese turn into germ breeding grounds within just 2 hours of leaving proper cold storage. These seemingly innocent foods become weapons against your aging body when temperature control fails, making health problems that go far beyond simple stomach upset. Protein structure breaks down fast when dairy products warm above safe storage temperatures. The complex protein chains that provide essential amino acids for muscle maintenance start breaking apart, reducing their biological value significantly. Calcium becomes less absorbable as protein breakdown interferes with mineral binding processes. This nutrition deterioration is a critical concern for aging and nutrition because seniors already struggle with decreased calcium absorption rates that contribute to bone density loss. Germ growth stays invisible but deadly in compromised dairy products. Harmful pathogens like Salmonella and Campylobacter multiply exponentially in warm milk-based foods, reaching dangerous levels without changing taste, smell, or appearance. These microorganisms produce toxins that attack digestive tissues and trigger body-wide inflammation throughout your body. Senior diet guidance emphasizes vigilance because contaminated dairy can look perfectly normal while harboring life-threatening germ levels. Bone health becomes compromised when dairy contamination forces your body to fight germ infections instead of absorbing essential nutrients. Your immune system moves calcium and protein resources away from bone maintenance to combat foodborne pathogens. Digestive system disruption from spoiled dairy makes malabsorption issues that persist long after initial illness symptoms go away. Dehydration risks multiply dramatically because aging kidneys cannot compensate for fluid losses as effectively as younger organs. Temperature monitoring ensures dairy safety through consistent cold storage below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Check expiration dates religiously and throw out products immediately upon reaching sell-by deadlines. These health tips help identify foods seniors should avoid when proper storage cannot be guaranteed, stopping hospitalizations that could otherwise be avoided through careful dairy management practices. Food number 3. Cooked meats and leftovers. Yesterday's dinner became today's emergency room visit when cooked meats and leftovers sit unrefrigerated beyond safe time limits. Did you know that leftovers can become more dangerous than raw meat? Learning how to stop food poisoning in elderly adults starts with knowing that the 2-hour danger zone rule becomes even more critical as we age. Once cooked proteins reach room temperature, germ populations start doubling every 20 minutes, turning nutritious meals into toxic hazards that can overwhelm weakened immune systems. The 2-hour danger zone represents the window between safe consumption and dangerous contamination for any cooked food left at room temperature. Seniors face heightened vulnerability because aging immune systems cannot combat germ invasions as effectively as younger bodies. Clostridium perfringens and other heat-resistant germs survive cooking processes, then multiply rapidly when temperatures drop into their preferred range between 40 and 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Symptoms of contamination often look like common age-related conditions, leading to delayed treatment and worse outcomes. Protein poisoning shows up as confusion, dizziness, and general weakness that family members might think are medication side effects or normal aging processes. This wrong identification delays proper medical care while germ toxins continue damaging internal organs. Current health statistics show increasing hospitalization rates from foodborne illnesses that could have been avoided through proper leftover management. Recovery time gets significantly longer with age because elderly bodies struggle to replace fluids, electrolytes, and nutrients lost during illness episodes. Dehydration from contaminated leftovers can trigger cascading health problems, including kidney stress, blood pressure fluctuations, and cognitive impairment that persists long after initial symptoms resolve. Fast cooling techniques preserve leftover safety by moving food through the danger zone quickly. Divide large portions into shallow containers that cool faster than deep dishes. Put in fridge within 1 hour during hot weather when germ growth accelerates. These food storage tips represent life-saving nutrition guidance that keep independence while avoiding costly medical interventions. Proper reheating to internal temperatures above 165 degrees kills remaining germs, ensuring kitchen safety through every stage of food handling. 6 foods, 6 simple changes, years of better health ahead. This nutrition education is more than kitchen advice. It is a roadmap to independent living that keeps you out of hospital beds and in your own home. These health practices have protected generations before us, and they will protect you too if you take action immediately. Your fridge should be your health ally, not your hidden enemy. Millions of seniors are unknowingly sabotaging their nutritional wellness by following outdated storage habits. The dietary safety protocols we covered today can reverse years of damage while stopping future complications that steal your energy and independence. Check your fridge tonight. Move those bananas, onions, and peanut butter to proper pantry locations. Double-check that your leafy greens, dairy products, and leftovers are maintaining safe temperatures. These adjustments need less than 10 minutes, but deliver nutrition strategies that compound over time. Share this information with family, neighbors, and friends who need these insights. Comment 1 if you are implementing these changes immediately, and subscribe for more nutrition guidance that matters for your daily life. At our age, every choice either builds strength or steals it away. Your kitchen should heal you, not hurt you. Make these changes tonight and feel the difference in energy, digestion, and overall well-being. Start now while the information is fresh and your motivation is high. This video is for educational purposes only and is not intended to replace professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult with your healthcare provider before making any changes to your diet or health routine, especially if you have existing medical conditions or take medications. Individual results may vary, and what works for one person may not work for another.